right, Glamfam, let's jump right into it. So we're just gonna try on some new makeup today. I have the new Polite Society bronzer and I have the new Estée Lauder concealer. I'm really excited for you guys to see how this all turns out. So I've already had this on for about 8 hours. I did check in with you guys before when I got outside, just so you guys can see at the start of the day and then where I was at the end of the day. So we'll end the video there. I just put on a lip combo that I was using for a different video and a short, but that's why I have lipstick on. But it's holding up so beautiful, this concealer and bronzer. Very excited. So let's jump into the details. This is the brand new Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. Now I'm thinking it's brand new. I don't know if it's reformulated. I'm not too familiar with a lot of Estee Lauder products, but this was new at Ulta, on the Ulta list, and I was like, ooh, I want to try that. I haven't been like a huge fan of Estee Lauder products, just for me personally, but I know other people really love their stuff. So I was excited to test this out. Always beautiful packaging with Estee Lauder. You cannot go wrong. And I have to say, spoiler alert, I'm really impressed with this product. So again, it says exclusive and new at Ulta, so I'm assuming it's new, but this does retail for $38 US, and you get 0.4 ounces and 12 mils of products. So you're looking at about $3.17 per mil. And this does have a 6-month shelf life. I'm not sure where it's made because I couldn't find it on the box, but if I do find it, I'll put it right there. This is available in 30 shades, and I went with shade 2W, which is light medium with warm undertones, and that ended up being my perfect shade, you guys. Spot on, beautiful. I love it so much. I wouldn't have gone with any other shade. I always get scared with Estee Lauder in the past, just because they ran a little too warm, so I wasn't sure whether to go neutral or warm, but I'm glad I went with what I decided to go with, my gut. Hey Glamfam, coming in post-editing, I was able to get into Ulta, as you guys saw from my intro footage, and I was able to swatch some of the shades that are close in that light to light medium range in case any of you wanted to see what those look like before ordering. So that first swatch is 2N, and 2N is for light medium skin tones with neutral undertones, and then next to it is 2W, which is again for light medium with warm undertones. I can go with either one. I was happy with either shade. I think 2W was really beautiful, so it just depends on what you're looking for. If you want something just a tad bit lighter and a tad bit more on the peach side, then I would go with the neutral. Next to that is 2C, and 2C is light medium with cool peachy undertones. That is definitely more of a pink undertone. And then next to those swatches are the light shades. So let's start off with that first one, and that is light neutral. That's 1N, and again, light skin with neutral undertones. And then next to that is 1C, light with cool undertones. And then next to that is 1W, which is light with warm undertones. On top of 2N, I also swatched 3N, just in case any of you are on the medium side with neutral undertones. On top of 2W, I swatched 3W, and that is medium with warm undertones. And then I also put the 1W underneath that, just so you guys know. And I just want you to be able to see what those swatches look like in case any of you wanted to pick it up and you weren't able to go into an Ulta store. All right, let's get back to the video. So this is Estee Lauder's multi-use skin perfecting double wear stay in place 24-hour concealer that contours and highlights. It delivers 24-hour wear and oil control with immediate moisture. So let's take a look at some of those benefits. Again, you're getting 24-hour weightless wear, non-caking, sweat transfer and humidity resistant, blurs the imperfections for a soft focus matte finish. Its high performance feather light formula melts into the skin. It has flexible, weightless, and breathable wear, and it is medium to full coverage. The doe foot applicator is a micro precision edge, which allows you to get that precise micro control controlled application. I really do appreciate that. It has a macro curved side forms to really fit into your facial contours for all over coverage. And it has that micro point tip to really fit into that inner corner area where you are doing the under eye concealer. The key ingredients are their Invisiflex technology, which delivers flexible polymers to move with the facial expressions throughout the day for that weightless, comfortable wear. It also has micro silica spheres. The hollow silica sphere absorbs sebum to provide very powerful oil control. Let's take a look at the full ingredient list. So we do have water as the first ingredient. Oh my gosh, how did I not see this? There's unfortunately cocoa capric, so there is a coconut derivative in here. Oh, that's such a bummer. I really, really like this product. So if you have no issues with coconut derivatives, you're really gonna like this. I don't have any issues underneath my eye, but you just have to be mindful because if you put it in any areas where you have pores, that's pretty high up on the list. Oh my God, how did I not see that? When I first looked at this, I must have just looked over that. Oh, that's such a bummer. Oh well, for me, it's not my best. That's already gonna answer another question that I had at the end of the video when I gave you guys my final rating at the end. So that's gonna affect that. That's a bummer. Okay, well anyway, other than that, I'm really happy with the ingredient list. And unfortunately, I'm more prone to breaking out with the Capric acrylic, but any type of coconut derivatives is gonna do the same thing. So it's just, that's really a bummer, you guys. I was really looking forward to that. So anyway, let's get into the Polite Society bronzer. I do know that one does not have any coconut oil in it, and I am very impressed with this product as well. You guys know I'm a big fan of Polite Society so far. So again, Polite Society is owned by the previous owner of Too Faced Cosmetics. He sold his portion of Too Faced and let go of the company and started his own clean beauty company. So you guys know how much I love that lip gloss. I love it so much. This is the Cabana Club Talc-Free Blurring Bronzer. Whenever I see blurring, you know your girl wants to try it. So it's available in 4 shades. I went with shade Club Tropicana, which is for light medium skin tones. I'm almost wondering if I do want to go in store and look at French Riviera. So if I can get a chance to do that, I'll show you some store footage and let you know if I decide to exchange out. All right, Glam Fam. So obviously I went into Ulta and was able to show you guys all 4 shades. So let's take a look at all of them and then I'll show you the swatches. We have French Riviera, which is for light skin tones. Club Tropicana, the one that we're going to demo today, and that's for light medium skin tones. And then Palm Royale for medium skin tones, medium to tan skin tones. And then Coco Cabana for tan to deep skin tones. Now, taking a look at all of them in store and seeing them swatched on my hand, as you guys can see right there, we have French Riviera, Club Tropicana, Palm Royale, and Coco Cabana. I actually ended up liking Palm Royale a little bit more for my skin tone. I haven't tried it on my actual cheeks yet, but just swatching it and seeing the undertones in person, I just prefer that undertone a little bit more with Palm Royale. And I think this is one of those buildable bronzers where, although it looks dark, I think it's going to apply very nicely. So I'm really excited to test that out. Although I liked Club Tropicana, as you guys can see, even compared to French Riviera, it had a little bit more pink undertones than I prefer. So if Palm Royale is a little too dark for me, I'll end up exchanging that for French Riviera, just because I still liked the undertones better with the lightest one. But I wanted you guys to be able to see what all 4 look like in case none of you can get into Ulta and see them up close. I wanted you guys to be able to see that. So hopefully this helps you out. I am going to demo Palm Royale in next Sunday's video. As most of you already know, I had a loss in my family this week, so I am not recording, but I will be recording that for next Sunday alongside the new Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick. And then I also picked up the Polite Society new shimmer gloss. Very excited. This is like the OG one with a shimmer in it. You guys can see the differences between
between the two. I, again, will not be demoing this gloss in this video, but for next Sunday, I will. So stay tuned. Make sure you have your subscribe button on, and let's get back to the rest of the video.
This retails for $34 US. You get about 5 grams of product, 0.17 ounces. This is vegan, it has clean ingredients, and it is cruelty-free. So this new Cabana Club Talc-Free Blurring Bronzer combines both powder and liquid for an innovative texture that blurs and smooths while creating an authentic sun-kissed glow. And I have to say, it really did create a beautiful glow to the skin. This is a soft focused blur effect that you're getting. It has a demi-matte second skin finish. It's a natural buildable coverage, self-blending pigments for foolproof application. It's weightless. It has a whipped buttery fill. The key ingredients are their vegan hyaluronic acid that keeps skin hydrated and never looking dry or cakey. It also has Buzz Button Blend that smooths the skin. And it also has margarine extract, which supports the skin's density and firmness. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And it's formulated again without talc, parabens, or mineral oil. Let's take a look at the full ingredient list. We have mica as the first ingredient, then we have dimethicone, silica, those really smoothing properties. I don't see any coconut derivatives in there, but let me know if I'm missing it. We do see tocopherol in there, and some of the common other ingredients that really, like synthetic fluorite, which is a synthetic mica that really smooth the skin. So very excited about this, you guys. This is actually a really beautiful bronzer quality, and I can't wait for you guys to see how it applies. But let's start off with the concealer. So when I filmed this, I forgot to turn off my Dyson, so the air purifier, so you might have heard that. So I'm gonna kind of refilm this portion, but what I didn't film is my skincare prep and my foundation, because you guys see that on a lot of videos. But I did use my Dermatology, and I used the Olay. I'm really liking that super serum. I mixed those two together, so that's kind of my new favorite thing, and I prepped my skin that way, and you will have seen that on a different video. And then I did use my NARS Fiji foundation. This is the Sheer Glow foundation. I used the shade Fiji today. I still love Fiji. I love Fiji and Pujab. I mean, as you can tell, even with a self tan, Fiji still matches me perfectly. They both match perfectly, but I had put the other one in my travel bag, so that was the one that was available to me offhand, because I just filmed a video. I'm not sure if you're going to see this one. I think you're going to see this one before that one on what's in my makeup bag. So I did film that as well, and I put the Punjab into the travel bag. So I'm like, oh my goodness, now I don't have one on my desk. I have to go get one that I just picked up. So anyway, long story short, not that you needed to know all of that, I do have Fiji on and before I started this look, and then I went in with the concealer, again 2W light medium with a warm undertone. I really do like this doe foot applicator, and as you guys can see, it gave that precise application. You don't really need a lot with this product. I was really impressed with it, you guys. I mean, super impressed with it. I did spread it out with my BK Beauty A506. I want to say, is it 506? I'm gonna have to wash that brush now because I can't use that on the rest of my face now that I know that it has coconut derivatives. Yeah, A506. So I spread that out underneath the eye. I like to do that, just to kind of spread out the product. Then I go in with my Dose of Colors sponge. You guys know that's the only sponge I use and love. And I just started blending that out. But it blended out effortlessly, and it looks beautiful. It's creamy, but it also has that stay and put matte finish to it. Now I have very dry skin right now, and I'm normal to very dry, which I forgot to give you guys my details. Let's go over that really quick, because some of you might be new to this video and new to my channel, so you don't know my details. So I just turned 47. Oh my goodness, I'm 47 now, and I do have more normal to dry skin, but right now it's pretty dry, and I have very sensitive acne prone skin and a lot of coconut derivatives I'm allergic to, and I don't really typically like fragrance in my product as well, but I do prefer more with my concealers a more demi matte finish. I don't like concealers that are too glowy, because I just feel like that settles into the lines even more than matte, and even more than a matte concealer does, in my opinion. That's where I stand with that. In my experience, Hourglass is my #1 concealer. It is the best concealer in the world to me. Like, I have tried so many on my channel, from the new Westman Atelier, all the new YSL Dior. I have tried them all on my channel, and Hourglass is my #1 concealer. So nothing has beat my Hourglass concealer. And I have to say, this is applying just as good and just as beautiful, and is wearing, because I know, because I've had it on now for a long time, is wearing beautifully. So bummer that this has coconut derivatives, because I am obsessed with this finish, and it was gonna be pretty much tied with Hourglass, and now it won't for me personally, just because I can't. Hourglass, I can use it all over my face. I can spot conceal with it, and I don't want to have to bring two different concealers to do that, because I could never put this on the rest of my face. And if you do have acne prone skin, or acne on your skin, or any type of enlarged pores, I would not utilize a concealer like this for those purposes, because you are going to clog your pores with the coconut derivatives. And that is a huge bummer that Estee Lauder did that. And some may say, well, Kristi, that's going to make it more emollient, and it's going to give it more moisture. Well, it's an emollient basically that is derived from coconut oil, cocoa capric. So it's going to clog your pores. And for me, that's like, why would you want to do that? That's insane. And it's unfortunate, because I personally don't watch any other channels, because I don't see even mature channels like relay that type of information. They just say it whether a product is really good for mature skin. But a lot of mature skin ladies like me have issues with pores, or texture, or acne, or acne prone. And if they're not mentioning that, or not seeing that in the ingredients, like I didn't see it at first until I didn't do enough research on this video. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because I got it in the mail and I was just so excited to try it, and I needed to film, that I was like, I need to get into this. And typically, and I did look at the ingredients, but I somehow missed it when I bought it. So unfortunately, it's just a bummer, because I really like this concealer. You can see right there, it is beautiful. Really, really, truly beautiful. I ended up going in with my Rare Beauty bronzer stick. Yeah, I still can't find one that I just love more than this one, and that is in the shade Bright Side, and I just contoured a little bit there. Then I went in with Sweet Beauty in the shade Cheeky, and I just, you guys, this cream blush is the ultimate blush. It's coconut derivative free. It is just impeccable, impeccable. I love this cream blush. I will never probably derail unless something comes out very similar, or if not better, but I highly doubt it, because this is just a beautiful, beautiful formula. So I had that on, and then I took my One Size powder. You guys know the drill. Stands Out Beauty Puff, and really set that down. And I mean, it just sets down with powder to perfection. And then the rest of this video, because I did talk a lot and apply with the eyeshadow look, is gonna have the Dyson fan on. So I greatly apologize that. I hope when I'm editing, it's not too much of a distraction. I usually try to remember to turn that off. But anyway, let's dive in to the bronzer. So taking my Chikuhodo bronzer brush, I'll put the number right there. There's no perfume scent. It just kind of smells like a clay. But I'm okay with that, because I don't want any scents. Ooh, I like that formula. It's very smoothing on the skin. It's not emphasizing my texture. I even noticed with my Tom Ford cream contour on the last video, I did the luxury, not the last one, I think the last one. I don't know which order I'm going right now. But anyway, on the last Get Ready With Me birthday luxury video, I did the Tom Ford, and I noticed when I was editing some patchiness, because I had some texture going on there, and I don't see it with this, which is awesome, because if you have skin texture, you understand what I'm saying. But wow, that's beautiful. Armani 21 Warm Brown Sephora number 57 brush. We're just going to create my eyeshadow contour. You can do this with any contour product you have. This is just a Sephora collection brush, and I'm just blending things out. Surat Perfectionist, just to create a crease. Gonna take Rhinoceros from Chantecaille. An olive green. Another favorite from this Luminescent Shadows. Just doing a little bit with my finger, but because I have nails on, I gotta go in with a brush now. Surat Griselle, just to contour. Rose and Ben E29. Going back into the Cabana bronzer, and we're going to use that as an eyeshadow. Oh yeah, so nice too as an eyeshadow. Wow. Blending with my Sigma E40. Rougher 26, going into my Ariel from Surat. Just gonna do an inner corner. And just a Hakuhodo brush. Blends out nice and smooth. Back into the Chantecaille Rhinoceros. Going into my MAC single in Natural Wilderness. I'm gonna sandwich that between the Chantecaille and the bronzer, just to give a transition there. To the bronzer, just blending stuff together. Sigma E40 and just blending out. All right, Glamfam, so we're at the end of the day and I wanted to check back in with you guys. It's been about 7 hours that I've had this concealer on today, and I have to say I'm really impressed with it. Like, it's doing exactly what Hourglass does. I don't want to say, I would just say probably equally right now. I have to give it more time, but my God, if this is not tied for first, it might even be first. So I need more time with it to really make that much of a claim, because you guys know how much I love my Hourglass. And I need to give it a little bit more test, like crying and all that stuff, because I mean, Hourglass lasts through everything, but this is so beautiful. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I don't know right now. I can't tell you a definite answer, but I have to say I am so impressed. So impressed for 47 years old, and I have never had any Botox or anything right here. Like, I've never had anything. So this is 47-year-old creasing right there, and my goodness, you guys, I'm really impressed. That is some footage from before I started my day, right when I got in the car. I want you guys to see kind of what it looked like to where it is now. And I did pop on some Amy June lashes, and I'll show you guys some B-roll right there. Oh my gosh, I love this style. I'll put the name of it. I just keep forgetting the name off the top of my head, but I'll put the name. This is a new style with Amy June, and you can always use my code Kristi15 and get 15% off of all Amy June lashes. You guys know how much I love my Eves, but I think these are my new favorites. I am obsessed with this style. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you really quick. Really pretty. All right, you guys, so that was outdoor footage back in studio. Again, I really love these Amy June lashes. I am obsessed with these lashes, and I really like this eyeshadow look. I didn't do anything underneath the eye today, and I'm liking it. I really, really like it. All right, you guys, so I'm glad I'm refilming this portion. I'm glad the Dyson was on, because this is gonna change my score. Although it's beautiful, and you guys can see right there, I just can't stomach the fact that it has coconut derivatives in it. I'm really bummed. Why is it all the designer brands are doing this to me? Like, I loved the Westman Atelier one, a lighter weight version of this. You can check out my full review on that. That was from last year. I liked it. It was really good. It still wasn't as good as my Hourglass one. This is definitely more coverage. So if you're somebody that really wants to cover things up, you're not allergic to coconut derivatives, you don't have enlarged pores that you have to worry about clogging your pores, then you're really gonna like this concealer. I mean, you're gonna love this concealer. That's how good it is, because it really does what it says. It's double wear, it stays in place. I can guarantee you this is probably gonna last through a lot of humidity and all that stuff. I mean, I like it so much that I might keep it. I might keep it because if I can get it on sale one day, I don't know if I might return this and then wait till there's a sale and repurchase it again when I can get a good sale deal on it, because it wouldn't be one that I'd pick up all the time. And you never know, my skin may change over time as I get older, but I mean, it's truly beautiful. So again, if you have no acne issues and you have no enlarged pores, then you're literally gonna love this concealer. And if Hourglass didn't work for you, I think you're really, really gonna love this concealer. So it's like, I feel like I don't know how to really rate this, because I have to rate it based on my preferences. And if I were to do that, I'm just gonna knock it off 1 point. So I'm gonna give it 4 stars. Just because for me personally, it wouldn't be a concealer that I can use all over my face. And I want one where I don't have to worry. What if I have a blemish here? Then I cannot use this concealer. So that is a bummer to me, because it is that good. Is it blurring? Absolutely. Is it weightless? Absolutely. Does it even work on mature, dry under eyes? Absolutely. Did it apply easily? Absolutely. Is it wearing all day? Absolutely. Is the color perfect? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, you can make a meme out of me saying absolutely so much, because that's how good this is. But I can't personally stomach the fact that it has coconut derivatives. So Estée Lauder, please bring out a concealer exactly like this and take out that one ingredient. I can guarantee you with everything else in there, that wouldn't affect anything. So that is a bummer. And the reason why I say this is, I mean, for me, it's more aesthetically, I don't want to break out and clog pores, but there are Glamfam sisters that we have in our community, and several that are actually allergic to coconut derivatives. So if they even put this on their face, they're gonna have horrible allergic reactions. Like one of our Glamfam sisters, her eyes will completely swell up. So she absolutely cannot use this concealer. So that's what I'm talking about. I don't understand why I'm gonna go off on a rant right now, but why can't companies stay away from coconut derivatives? It's really frustrating to me, really, and I'm getting more aggravated thinking about it. But other than that, it is really good. So that's what makes me upset, because if I was like, it's not even that good, then I can say, okay, it has coconut derivative in it, one. It's you know, no, I just won't ever use it. But it's so good. That's what frustrates me. Oh my God. Like seriously, I'm so, you don't even understand. Anyway, I didn't know that until I got home. So I was like, oh great, now I've had it all in a day. I hope I don't break out. But usually I'm pretty safe under my eye. I'm just glad I did put it right here and right there and right there. I typically will break out right here, like all through there. So I didn't put any there. So now I got to go wash my brush. So beware if you do try something with coconut oil, wash your brushes, because if I do this on the rest of my face now, it has that product on there. As far as the bronzer goes, 5 out of 5. This is a beautiful bronzer. It really does give a demi-matte finish that is gorgeous. And do you see, it's not emphasizing, I have a lot of texture going on right here. I don't know why, but I have a lot of texture going on right there. And I noticed it in my last video. Well, I'm being nitpicky, but I saw it, and I saw that the Tom Ford was clinging there, and this didn't cling at all. So it has kind of a different, I can't explain it. It smells like clay almost. That's what it kind of smells like. But for me, I would prefer that over, and I don't smell it once I put it on my skin, over a perfume. Because if it was a perfume, I absolutely couldn't use it. Where this, I can get over it. I don't have to sit here and smell it the whole time. But if you're like a fragrance person where you really love a good fragrance and you don't like this type of chalky smell, then you may not like that portion. So I'm just giving it to you straight. For something to get like a 5-star for me, it has to be something I would pick up every day. Like I would use this, and I would use this product every day because I like the fact that it was softening but pigmented. I think that liquid powder combination is really doing something special. The color tone is, it's not orange by any means. It's definitely warmer. I like more neutral undertones, but it does have some redness to it, this second shade. So this is meant for light, medium skin tones. I don't know. I think I might, like I said, I might want to try the first shade. I'm not positive. We'll see. I need to go in store and see if they have these in my local Ulta, because I'd like to see, the differences. But it applied really smooth and beautiful, and I like there's four choices. I like that it's talc-free for my ladies out there that stay away from talc. I use a lot of products with talc in it, so I can't say, oh my gosh, I want only talc-free. I just prefer no coconut derivatives for me. So anyway, this doesn't have either one, which is really, really nice. And I think that's it, that we like new stuff that we reviewed. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I always appreciate it, you guys. I always love hearing from you guys in the comments. It just makes me so happy. And if you are new here, before you go, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click that post notification bell. Join our beautiful Glam Fam. We're here every week, and we just love for you to become part of our family. And if you did like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. When you guys hit the like button and comment below, that really helps. And when you share the video, that also helps. So thank you so much. Even if you don't decide to purchase anything, liking the video, commenting, and sharing the video really helps support my channel. So I greatly appreciate that. You can join me during the week for shorts. And I am also over on Instagram at Kristi Allure. You can check out my website, kristiallure.com. If you're new here, I have all of my skincare regimen from morning to night. The videos that you can just click on that will show on YouTube are on there. And then also all of my Amazon favorites, and you can just scan that QR code. It's just kristiallure.com. And then you can also visit my Shop My page, and you can scan that QR code right there, and that will take you to this page right here where it has all of my favorites. Sorry, that's my stomach growling. All of my fashion favorites, all of my favorite foundations. It has all the videos that I do. Everything that I'm wearing will be in that Shop My link, and I'll have that at the top of the description box for this video as well, where you can just shop that link right there, and it will just take you to this video. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you again. Please check out that video next, and I will see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.